Hi everyone, welcome back. Look, we had a little parcel, a little surprise parcel from Madam Glam delivered today. I've been too excited, so I've had to do it today. So I ordered a few bits off Madam Glam myself, and then when the postman came, he gave me 2 packages. So thank you very much to my lovely lady at Madam Glam for sending me the King of Light collection. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, let's have a look. So we'll start with the topper first, a confetti no wipe top coat. King of Glam, and it is jam-packed with what you can see, blues, greens, pinks, purples, you know, all the colours that are in that collection itself. You've got a little sprinkles of awesomeness of those colours in the confetti top coat. So now we have I Rule, absolutely bloody gorgeous blue. I've wanted a blue like this for ages, and I absolutely love the designs that they've put on the bottles. It's like a new thing to this year, isn't it, that they've been doing. This one is El Rey. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's awesome aquamarine turquoisey. It's so pretty. And then we have Aries Season. Again, absolutely bloody gorgeous. Bottle and colour, and I forgot to show you El Rey's bottle. So we have a lovely moon with some floral jazz on it. And then for this one we have, is it a wasp? It's not a moth, is it? A moth's more like a butterfly. I think it's a wasp, but this green is so nice. It is so, so nice. And then we have Lightborn, and you can't really see because it's so, so bright. But they are some lovely crystal geodes with some floral accents on there as well. And what a lovely yellow that is. It's really hard to find a good yellow in gel polish. I've got a few of them, the King's Speech, and they aren't as good as the Madam Glam ones. They seem to like know the best way to produce a yellow, let's just say that. This one is a gorgeous, gorgeous peachy colour, peachy nude, coral almost. The King's Speech, was that? No, the Pink King. No, what's it called? Royal Pink. Beautiful, it's beautiful. This is Angelic Sonata, and again, I've wanted colours just like these, like a collection, for so long. And I think they have read my mind a little bit because it's perfect. It's what I've been looking for. And isn't that light super satisfying laid out in a rainbow? Oh. So I took a little bit of time staring at them to try and think of a design. So I've grabbed some tips, and I've tried to grab the longest tips I have in coffin shape. I could have done stiletto, but I don't think it would have worked. Like the design that I've gone for wouldn't have worked so well on a stiletto. I needed like as much nail estate as possible. So this is the thumb. I've base coated all of them, and I'm going to do 2 coats of I Do on the thumb, which I'm running out of because it's such a lovely nude jelly colour. I love it. Don't forget you can save 30% at Madam Glam using my code in the top left corner, Little Nail Room 30. So I've done 2 coats of that, and then we're going to go in with the topper, King of Glam, and get that all on there, give it a cure. And then because it's a no wipe top coat, I buff over the surface once it's cured, just to create a nice painting surface. So grabbing some Perfect White, again running out of this one, but I've still got a little bit left in there. I've got a whole nother bottle unopened, and I will open it once this is all gone. There is still some dregs in there, as they say. So with the ultra liner, I am mapping out a little area, painting it all white. I'm going to do 2 coats of that as well, just so it's like proper white. And then I've wiped over with some alcohol, grabbed a striping brush and some Perfect Black, and we're going to make like a grid with the black. So sometimes if you do the vertical lines and then straight away do the horizontal lines, you can sometimes drag the product through. So I like to do the lines one way, give it a cure, and then do the opposite lines. Just make sure that no product is being dragged and messing up those crisp lines. So once that's fully cured and wiped over, I've grabbed a selection of the colours from the collection, pretty much all of them, and I'm just going to create some random, super random shapes. So this one's like a kidney bean. I'll do a triangle, a couple of triangles actually, like a potato wedge shape or a lemon wedge, and then like a wiggly S as well, and give them all a cure. And then back in with the perfect black and just creating almost like a shadow, and it's looking so retro. I love it. Proper like 80s, 90s vibes. So give them all a little line, and then I do a little swirly majig and add some little like dashes with the black, and I don't record it for some reason, but I go in with a little bit of the perfect white and add a few dashes on that as well. Now this is the index finger, and I do the same to the ring finger as well. So add a colour in a swirl, don't cure it, and then grab another colour. So we're not curing anything because we don't care if it's going to run or merge, or like, you know, we don't care about that at all. We just want to slap that colour on, and it doesn't matter what order you put it in. I didn't do it in a specific order. I kind of wish I did it in like rainbow order, but then it, yeah, so it would have gone like purple to pink to the peach to the yellow to the window to the wall. I'm so cringy, I do apologise. Slap your colour on there, and then we're not curing at all, and then grab a clean brush, and then we're going to start dragging through those colours. Make sure you try, sometimes you don't have to, but try and wipe off your brush each time you make like a pass through, because otherwise it could start to get a little bit murky. When I did the first few drags, I was like, oh no, it's like the colours are melting, merging together a bit too much, and I didn't quite like it. But after I did the rest of the drag throughs, I loved it. It's so nice. So I'm going in a starburst pattern out, and then in between each of those I'll pull in to the centre, and that is it. So I do that on index and the ring finger and give that a cure. So this one is the middle one, and it's all in perfect white. It's had 2 coats, and then I've grabbed I Rule, I think it was called, with the striping brush, the liner brush, sorry. And we're creating like a page, like a book out of like your exercise books at school. And then I forgot to record, but I've used the pink, and I've done the line, like the margin line down at the left hand side. Grabbed a pencil, top tip, it was Natalie Mugridge and Catalina Ketty. They use pencils sometimes to sketch out on a nail for like designs and stuff. So I tried that, and it worked wonderfully, because after you've cured your gel polish, get a alcohol wipe and the pencil lines just get erased. It's fantastic. So thank you so much to those guys. Can you remember this? Did you ever draw this in school? Is it a UK thing, or is it a worldwide thing? Everyone did it. It was like engraved into the desks. It was on everyone's books, everywhere in the walls. I must have gone to a really bad school for that to have happened. Thinking about that now. We were vandals. I was a good girl though, only because I didn't know how to draw it back in the day. Going to grab the dotting tool and create 2 little dots where like the holes would be for putting it in your folder or something. So I'm going to do the same to the pinky finger as I did to the thumb. Add some white, add a grid, add some random shapes and such. And I've sketched out, don't know if you can see, a massive super iconic logo from the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, childhood memories, eh? It's amazing. So I've gone over that in white just because that perfect black does shine through a little bit. So if I do a base of white, yeah, it'll help the colour pop a little bit more. So I've just shown that the pencil markings were there, wiped over with isopropyl alcohol, and they're gone. Magic. So I've grabbed the aqua. I'm going to colour the M in that, and then I'll grab the peachy colour once that's cured, and we'll do some squiggles. So same principle for this bit as well, base of white just to make sure that colour pops. Can you guess what it is yet? MTV! We loved MTV back in the day, didn't we? So I'm going to go over that in yellow, not white, and then I will outline the TV and the M, and I will show you in real time how slow I am to outline things and why it takes me so long. I don't know why it takes me so long actually. Like I said to other people though, it's like a therapy. It's so relaxing when I do nails. So I just like to take my time, I think. So this is the index finger we've gone back to now. It's so blurry. You will get to see eventually, it clears up. There we go, I think. But I'm creating some peace signs because that was all the rage as well back then. So in white, some tiny peace signs, and I'll do 4 of them on the nail if I remember. And then we're going to do a giant black one right in the centre. I absolutely hate mapping out circles on nails, especially if they're big circles as well. I do have a little trick to do it. I usually like mark off and do, I think I've got a how-to, so I'll leave that linked up above now. But yeah, I didn't do it for this one. I don't know why, but I just took my time. So for the ring finger, I do the exact same thing as the big black logo, but I do it in crystals, and it was like 5 minutes long, so I didn't want to bore you with that. But here we are. Proper old school 90s and 80s vibes, if you're as old as me anyway, that is. Thanks so much for watching. I really do hope you like this video, and I hope you like the tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget, everything I've used will be linked in the description box down below, along with all discount codes for everything that I've got a discount code for. Thanks guys, bye.